Alright, what's up y'all? This your boy Johansson HG coming at y'all with another video. Hi, how you doing? You doing good? Yes, I'm doing just as well. I've been getting a lot of questions about whether or not I'm liking the new 160 gigabyte PS3. And it's not the fact whether or not I like it, it's the fact on whether or not it's better or equal to the 60 gigabyte PS3. How they compare in cohabitation. Movement. So yeah, let's get into the review / comparison. 60 versus 160. USB ports. The 60 gigabyte PlayStation 3 comes with 4 USB ports. The 160 gigabyte PlayStation 3 only comes with 2. This is not a big reason for me because I only need 2. I have one for my PlayStation Eye and another one to charge up one DualShock, so I don't really need 4, so it's not that big of a difference for me. There's a chrome trim on a 60 gigabyte PlayStation 3. As you can see right here, there's a chrome trim all the way through and on the bottom layer. On the 160 gigabyte PlayStation 3, it's a sort of matty plastic material that is on there, that is on the trim, and it's not chrome. It's matty plastic that is great-ish. When it comes to playing your favorite PS2 games, as such, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 is one of my favorite PS2 games ever. You can only do it on the 60 gigabyte version. The 60 gigabyte version and the 20 gigabyte version PS3s. The hardware itself can play the PS2 and PS1 games, most of them. But some of the later PS3 models were able to get a software update for the PSN store to play PS1 and PS2 games. The PlayStation 3 gigabytes 160 gigabyte version cannot play PS2 or PS1 games via either its hardware or the store updates. There's no way that you can play PS2 or PS1 games on the 160 gigabyte PS3. There's backwards compatibility in the 60 gigabyte PS3, no backwards compatibility in the 160 gigabyte PS3. There is a card reader on the 60 gigabyte PlayStation 3 that allows you to read in SD cards, memory sticks, and compact flash cards. There is no card reader on the 160 gigabyte PlayStation 3. One of the biggest differences between the 60 gigabyte PlayStation 3 and the 160 gigabyte PlayStation 3 is that the 60 gigabyte PlayStation 3 comes with a 6-axis controller, and the 160 gigabyte PlayStation 3 comes with a DualShock 3 controller. The 60 gigabyte PlayStation 3's back panel is a bit thicker than the 160 gigabyte PlayStation 3's back panel. As you can see right here, there's an extra row of fan holes on this PlayStation 3 compared to the 160 gigabyte PlayStation 3. Not that big of a difference, but it's there. Last but not least, the biggest difference between the 60 gigabyte PlayStation 3 and the 160 gigabyte PlayStation 3 are the hard drives. That's right there in your face. Bam! 60 gigabyte PlayStation 3, 160 gigabyte PlayStation 3. More media storage, and the 160 gigabyte PlayStation 3 obviously is the 60 gigabyte PlayStation 3. The massive extra hard drive space that the 160 gigabyte PlayStation 3 gives me is a big advantage for me, because anybody who knows me knows I'm a big video junkie. I have nearly 100 gigabytes of anime and movies on my Mac. I had almost 100 gigabytes of anime and movies on my Mac. Put it on my PlayStation 3. Now my Mac is almost cleaned out. Almost everything's off of here. Put on my baby over there. So yeah, the hard drive space. Gosh, bro tried to take me out. You trying to take me out, son? the hard drive space is a big advantage for me. Might not be for a lot of other people, but it is for me. Like a Smurf. Yeah, but all in all, the 60 gigabyte PlayStation 3 is the best of all PS3s. It's the origin, the whole all-in-one bundle. Anything that you thought a PS3 had is in the 60 gigabyte PlayStation 3. Everything from the card readers to the Chrome to the backwards compatibility. It's all in the 60 gigabyte PlayStation 3. The 160 gigabyte PlayStation 3. The hard drive is a big advantage for me, but I still do wish I had my 60 gigabyte PlayStation 3. Only at some points. It's not that big of a difference, but that was my first one. It was my baby. That was, man, you was like this, bruh. Is another one about to fall? So yeah, to top this off, the 60 gigabyte PlayStation 3 beats every other PlayStation 3 out there. But in terms of me liking my new PS3, I love it. It's replaced that one. Bigger hard drive. All I needed was a bigger hard drive. I don't necessarily need the Chrome. I don't need the card readers anymore because I don't have my PSP anymore. And the extra USB ports, I only need 2 of them. So that was basically the perfect fit for me. Of course, all PS3s come with free online play. All PS3s except the 20 gigabyte PS3 come with Wi-Fi. They all have HDMI 1.3 outputs. They can all play Blu-ray discs. They all have a storage medium of some sort, aka hard drive. Also, all of them have built-in Bluetooth. They all are remote play compatible with the PSP, and they all now come with home. Just a little note, the only PS3s that are in production right now are only the 160 gigabyte and the 80 gigabyte models. Those 2 models only come with 2 USB ports and no flash card readers and no backwards compatibility. So if you want one with backwards compatibility or a 60 gigabyte model, the origin of the PS3, you will have to buy that off of eBay or get it off of a friend. So yeah, I am loving my new PS3, my new 160 gigabyte PS3. I'm about to go jump on some duty right now. I got 2 more days of break before I gotta go back to school. Go ahead and level up some. This is your boy Johansson HD, JohnsonHD.com. Deuce.